NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Brady to his tight end, Brake, for the Tampa Bay first.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Sanders. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll turn to Sanders. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Elliott now to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Brady gives this to White. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll go with a big bang Fournette. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Underneath, he's got Brady. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And it will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think in the half or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown! Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. On play action, they'll throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this way temporarily.
Still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the...
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Steps away. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Levante David. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Carlton Davis picks it.
Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw. Unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
So after the INT, it's Brady. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
To throw is Brady.
And this one brought downfield by Evans.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not the start he was hoping for there. So maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning the ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check me.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A nice gain of 21 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 29 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted, and that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you get that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly, as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Sanders. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run at Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.